myself Milandeep Kaur of class plus 2. Today I will talk about the variations of potential on photoelectric current and the frequency of incident radiation. So let's talk about the effect of potential on photoelectric current. In this, we will keep the intensity I1 and the frequency of incident radiation fixed as it is shown in this figure. Now what we will do, we will increase the positive charge on plate A. On increasing positive charge on plate A, it will attract more electrons emitting from C. So there will be a charge accumulation on plate A. So with the increase in accelerating potential, a stage will reach when photoelectric current becomes maximum and does not increase further with increasing in accelerating potential. This maximum value of photoelectric current is known as to be saturation current. At this stage, all the electrons emitted by plate C are collected by plate A. Now, if we apply a negative potential on plate A with respect to C, we will observe that photoelectric current decreases. But why is it so? It is because when we increase negative potential on plate A, it will repel the electrons coming from plate C and it will not allow the electrons to pass. Means photoelectric current will become zero. The value of retarding potential at which photoelectric current becomes zero is known as cutoff or stopping potential. The work done by the stopping potential on fastest electron must be equal to its kinetic energy. Hence, Kmax is equals to EV naught. And this relation comes from the formula U is equals to QV, where U is the potential energy. Now, if we do this experiment with incident radiation of same frequency but of higher intensity I2 and I3 as it is shown in this graph, we find that values of saturation current have increased in proportion to intensity of incident radiation while stopping potential is still the same, which implies that for a given frequency of incident radiation, the stopping potential is independent of the intensity. Now we will discuss about the effect of frequency of incident radiation on stopping potential. We know that energy is equals to h into frequency, where h is the Planck's constant. So energy is increased. When energy is increased, frequency also increase simultaneously. Let's see in this figure, the value of stopping potential increases with the frequency of incident radiation for frequencies mu3 is greater than mu2 is greater than mu1, and the corresponding stopping potentials vary in the same order, which states that V3 greater than V2 greater than V1, which implies that greater is the frequency of incident radiation, greater will be the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons, and hence greater is the retarding potential required to stop electrons. So now if we plot graph between frequency of incident radiation and corresponding stopping potential of different metals, we will get straight line graphs as it is shown in this figure. The stopping potential increases linearly with the frequency mu of incident radiation. In this picture, we can see a gap between 0 and V0 in the graph. So here comes a new term known as threshold frequency. Now what's this threshold frequency? Threshold frequency is defined as the minimum frequency of incident radiation below which photoelectric emission is not possible completely. The threshold frequency is always different for different metals. So for two metals A and B, these graphs are parallel straight lines. So I hope I am able to convince you. Thank you.